Hello everyone.
Hello, sir.
Today I'm going to tell you a secret. Can I tell you a secret?
Yes, sir.
You remember we wrote a test the previous term.
Yes, sir.
The problem that I've picked up in the test is that most of us, we did not do well when we answered the question from place value and value. Today's lesson was based on the difference between place value and value, and it was not just an independent lesson. It was based on the performance of learners in the previous term test. There was one question in the question paper. They asked you, what is the place value of the underlined number? It's 6,342, and they underlined 3. They gave you options, 4 options. The first option was the value or the place value of 3 is 300, or it's 3H. Learners tend to confuse the value and the place value. Now I thought maybe I should use flashcards with names of provinces to show them that the place value is related to place, whereas the value is the actual number. I'm going to use different provinces to show you what is the meaning of place value. Ne?
Yes,
right.
sir.
Suppose I have provinces like Western Cape, KwaZulu-Natal. They started to understand that when we are talking about a place value, well, let me remember, Sir said we are talking about provinces. You have to spot the key words. The place, it means they want me to find out the value of the place, not the 3. Where 3 is. Is it clear?
Yes,
now,
sir.
The next question might say, what is the value of 3? That's the trick. The answer for the value of 3 would be very different to the question where they asked you, what is the place value of 3? In which province is 3 positioned?
KwaZulu-Natal.
Good. Is in KwaZulu-Natal. Right. After the place value question, they would ask you, what is the value of 3?
300.
300. Now, it means it is different to the place value. Now, I'm going to take my numbers, place them on the place value cards so that we can identify the place value of 3. I take 2 to units, and I take my 4 to tens. I take my 3 to hundreds. The purpose of the place value cards was to make learners aware that every number has a place value. Now what they need to do is to locate the number correctly under the correct place value. Come on the front. He represents
Units.
She represents tens. And she will represent the good. And finally, thousands. Right. Who can help me to say this number? Meman Shapo. 1,149. If I decide to add 2 ones to this number, what will this number be? Who can help us? Right now is 1,149. Then I decide to add 2 ones. What will this number be? Come and sort this number out. You must take away which 9. Is it fine if you do not have another one? I still have another one here. And then take away.
4,
Replace it with.
5.
We need to give them a chance to try it, make trial and error method up until they get to the final answer. 60,000, if it is added to 3,000 and it is added to 8 tens, what will be the answer? I think this lesson was effective, although it was not a lesson on its own. It was a lesson to correct the previous errors, and I hope other teachers might benefit from such strategies, because this is not just a classroom problem. It is almost a cluster or a district problem, whereby learners, they still misunderstand the difference between the value as well as the place value.